Okay, ask yourself the question, is this trade hall big enough? You can completely right. It's nowhere near big enough. Nowhere near big enough. I mean, yeah, we've got Fletchers and a toolsmith and an armourer and a weaponsmith and 2 farmers, but and a shepherd. But no, it's not big enough at all. Yeah, this is my money-making section of the trade hall. But what about all the clerics? What about all the librarians? What about all of the masons I'm going to get? I need a shit ton of villagers still. That means a lot of work, which I'm not opposed to. But now that I have basically access to infinite diamond pickaxes from these guys, I can get a fortune 1-1 there, or an efficiency 2. I'll probably get the efficiency 2 one because just a bit quicker. Mining, I will be able to mine out a shit ton of this. In fact, I'll just keep mining back there and back there because I'm probably going to need another 5 buildings. I need 1 for clerics, 1 for librarians, 1 for cartographers, and 2 for masons. Maybe 1 for butchers as well. Maybe I need 6, and maybe 1 for shepherds as well, 7. Okay, I'm just getting carried away. Definitely need 5 at least. 5 at least. I'll tell you what, the cartographer one, I might actually split in between cartographers, butchers, and shepherds. The rest, though, will be dedicated to librarians, clerics, and masons. Masons are probably going to get 2 buildings because they're going to be a really useful villager down here underground in the cave system. Also, 100% I'm going to sort this out today. Like, sort out this storage so it actually collects all of the string and it doesn't gather up like it's doing here or get stuck there. Because I know a lot of people want to see me fix this storage. Even though whatever I lose here, it doesn't really matter because it is unlimited. But yeah, that is something I'm going to try and fix today. I'm going to fix today. I need to commit to it. The first step is going to be me digging out a portion of space for this. And I don't know how far in between trade halls I want. I probably want, let me see. How much space do I want in between this trade hall and the other trade hall? So I'm actually thinking 4 blocks in between each trade hall. So I carved this out and then I was going to go, well, that's 4 spaces. And then I was probably going to go and mine some more and be like 6 spaces or 5 spaces or 7 spaces. But actually, I think this is a good amount of space because I can trade here, bang, and I just turn around and bang, I'll trade with the villagers here. I don't want to be too large, then I have to run. Plus, it means more effort and more work because obviously the more space I have in between trade hall buildings, the more I'm going to have to dig out. And at this stage of the game, I don't have a beacon or anything like that. I just have my efficiency 2 picks. I don't have librarians, I don't have enchantments. So I've got to think about this smartly, or a little more smartly. I'm not saying I'm coming up with the smartest method because I know you guys in the comments often find a lot of good solutions to things. So I think what I'm going to do now that I know they're going to be 4 in between, I'm probably going to just start getting to work clearing out the entire area of what I need to clear out to fit 5 trade halls in. And then I'm probably going to have a space on the outside of the outer trade halls so I can, it just gives us a bit more room. But just remember what this looks like at the moment, this space. It is going to get a lot bigger. Okay, so I'm back again. I just want to show you the actual scale of the area I'm going to be mining out. So as you can see, I've sort of planned out where I'm going to be going to. So this way, I will be mining out as far as here, which you can't really get a good scale from here. It's just a corridor, right? But that's just how far I am mining out that way. And that will be another 1, 2, oh, why have I done 3? Fuck. Well, I guess now I'm mining out 6 buildings, not for 5 buildings, because over here, I've also done 1, 2, 3 buildings, and then that's going to be space. So I'm actually going to have 7 buildings in total, rather than 6, rather than the 5 additional ones I was going to have apart from. I don't know why I've done that. You know what? I'll have a third one being mason. I'm going to have 3 buildings of masons, I guess. Or maybe I'll have another Fletcher building. That's what I can have. I can have another building full of Fletchers. Fuck, I've just created for myself more work. I mean, I could stop it right now. I'm not going to stop it right now. I've already committed. It's just too much effort to fill that in, isn't it? Way too much effort. I think it's probably less effort to just make an entire new trade hall building and fill it packed full of villagers. It's probably going to take hours. Yeah, definitely too much effort. I can't fill that back in with deep slate, that corridor. No. Yeah, well, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. No, actually, for being for real, I don't want to do 6 buildings. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm filling that back in. Who fuck the redstone? So we're going to have 1 extra building, 2 buildings. I actually planned it out right. I forgot this is going to be the perimeter around the outside. In which case, ignore exactly what I just said about me having too many trade hall buildings. I have mapped out perfectly the right amount of space. But yeah, that's how much I'm going to have to dig out that way. Just imagine all of that area going all the way down to there and going up that way there. I'm going to have to mine out all of that and do the same for that side. There's going to be a much bigger space and I'm going to transform this area. It's going to be good. Okay, so I lost everything. I basically just died through I want to say no fault of my own, but it is a fault of my own. I should probably grab some blocks because I want to explain how this happened. I tried to swim in lava, not intentionally, but look, this is why it's good to have a load of fucking backup tools. So I haven't actually made that much progress on clearing out the area for the trade hall since I was last here. It's been about an hour, and all I've been doing is mining obsidian because I came across, here it is, here. This section here was all filled with lava. All of this was lava, and I've been mining slowly. There we go. Been mining slowly, and you can't see it, but I was stood on some obsidian and I fell down, and I'm guessing what's happened is I fell under into the lava, and then obsidian was above my head, so I couldn't get up, and I died. So that's that. So I lost like 2.5 stacks of obsidian. I've been mining very slowly with my pick, but it is what it is. Oh, I have no food. Oh, and I've lost my water buckets. Right, we'll have to go and get some more. Or I could just, could I leave this out? I don't know if I can leave this out, or is it going to be in the way? You can see if it's in the way. I'm just going to continue mining for the trade hall, and if it's in the way, I will have to deal with it, but if it's not, I'm going to try and get away with not doing it. So we will see. Okay, so I've stopped because I've come across some lava, and originally I was just going to fill it in with blocks, like so, but I think what I'm actually going to do, because since losing 2.5 stacks of obsidian, I've now only got 7, and I do want to go to the nether, right? And as far as the nether goes, a lot of you people have been saying I should just be able to go to the nether free of charge. I was considering putting restrictions on it, but the general consensus has been, no, you should just be able to go to the nether as and when you like, seeing as nether is just very convenient for travel. You can grab a load of resources, and you know, technically it has got a nether, it has got like a bedrock ceiling, so technically you're underground, and with it being the underworld, I wouldn't really see that as being a violation of the rules. The end people are more divided on at the moment, so we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But for the nether, I'm sort of leaning towards just being able to go in as and when I need. So if that is going to be the case, I need a shit ton more obsidian. Well, I say a shit ton more, I need like 3 or 4 more, right? You need 10? I think you need 10 minimum for a portal. Maybe you need 12. Whatever, you don't need much, so I don't know why I said shit ton. But I will probably turn all of this into obsidian via water buckets, which I need to go and grab. As you can see, there's a diamond there. There's some other diamond bit that I haven't mined out yet, and I was going to wait for you to see at the end. Look, I'll tell you what, I'll show you the other diamond block. There's another one there, and I think look, there it is. There's another one there. I will mine them, but I just want to get the area cleared out first, and I can't do that with that unload of lava over there. I haven't got the iron on me because I got killed. Is there an iron golem up there? No, there's not. I could kill these guys, or I could kill any of the ones in here. I don't want villagers to escape. There we go. Yep, so I'm gonna have to clear out this obsidian, unfortunately. It is what it is. I wonder how many... Is there any more lava? Oh, yep, there's definitely more lava. Sod's law that I had to come across so much of the stuff. That's going to be another lava lake, isn't it? That does suck. So if I put some water down here. There we go. Nice. I can turn this into... That's the thing, because I haven't got an efficiency 5 pick, I haven't got a haste 2 beacon either, it is kind of slow mining obsidian. I mean, we all know what it's like. Oh, it's just, look at that, it's going to go back there as well. It does suck. We just have to keep on. This is turning into a much bigger project than I thought, and it's all because of this lava. Right, that looks like the end of it for the time being. I will have to mine because I know there's going to be lava underneath this. There we go. So I'm going to have to spend my time clearing this patch of obsidian out, or at least... See, I want to say at least some of it until I get another portal, enough for another portal. That might be enough already, I might need 2 more. But then again, I would actually like having a lot of obsidian. It's always handy to have, just in case you never know when you're going to need to make another portal. And this does seem like our best bet of lava pools and lava lakes are definitely our best bet of getting lots of obsidian until we hit the end. And I'm not going to hit the end for some time. Okay, so I'm back, and I have transformed a lot of this area. It's not complete yet, because this is about 3 hours worth of work, and I've planned out where each of the trade halls are going to be. So as you can see over this section, I've got 3 of them, 1, 2, 3. Then we've got the trade hall we have already done and completed, and then I've got another 2 over here, and I've got, I don't know, about 10, 11, 12 blocks of space out from there on this side, and I've got the same on that side as well. But the reason it took so long is because of that bloody lava lake. Let me just show you. Here it is, this over here. It doesn't look like much work because I've filled it out and I've done a lot. All of this was lava, obviously. All of that was lava. All of this area here was lava. That was where I mined out the original lot before I died. Then all up here was lava. All of this on here was lava that I had to clear out. And you know what? In the end, all this tough blocks and stuff, This was just me filling in lava. I was like, fuck it, I'm not binding that anymore. Build it in. This, see, here you can see where I've placed blocks. These are all lava source blocks. I was just like, fuck it. No, oh, fuck, there's more. So there's even more to fill out. And that's within the trade hall section, because this, let me just bounce over here. This is actually going to be a trade hall section, and as you can see, it's an absolute mess at the moment. So that's going to take a bit more time, but these went a bit more smoothly. I just sort of mindlessly mined while I watched the Trash Taste podcast. What's the Moist Critical Charlie episode? Interesting. Let me see. And also, I have been uncovering a lot of diamonds. There's that one there. I've already shown the 3 down here, didn't I? There's this one here. Here's one. Then there's, yep, that one in the roof, one on the side, that one on the floor there, that lot there, which we know is a guaranteed 8 blocks, which is decent. This one underneath this torch, these 2 up here, this one here, those 3 there, and I'm going to mine them all to just see how much we get. As you can see, I've got a bit of lapis and redstone, but I've been leaving the rest of them like redstone in the roof and stuff. Who cares? I have access to so much of the stuff now. Look, I've still left all this redstone around. Redstone. Oh, there's some lapis there. There he is. Lapis. Let me go a bit closer so you can properly see. Lapis. Look, I leave that sort of stuff in. Gold, iron, I leave that shit in. Why? Because we're getting richer. Oh yeah, I've also put these chests down because my inventory, my storage was filling up. I really need to fix it. So I'm going to mine with the diamonds, or we'll just see how much we get. Okay, so I got 38 of them, which is not too bad. 38 that we can add to our other collection of 28, making a grand total of 64. I've now got a stack of diamonds. Oh, and look at all these diamond picks in here. I've actually broke a couple as well, so this should be up to like here or here. So yeah, all of these diamond picks that are 1 durability, ready to get mended on. I haven't got diamond armor anymore because obviously I died to lava. That's something else I need to get. Let me see, where is he? From this guy, which I can get at any time. I'll just, for the time being, I'm not under any sort of damage or anything like that. I'm not facing mobs. I've lit up this space well. It's only really the lava I need to worry about, but even then, I'm sure I can handle it. It's just going to be annoying. Oh, hang on. I've got 60 stack of diamonds plus 2 more. I didn't realise I've got 2 more left. So we better shove that in the chest as well. I'll probably put it in the same chest just so I'm not bouncing between chests looking for diamonds. There we go, like that. I mean, I say that, but my storage is an absolute mess. I mean, look at it. It's just got so much shit, random shit in here, which we can fix. Oh yeah, look, there's something else. I've also put a couple of stacks of obsidian in, so I can make like several nether portals without much hassle. I'll put these blocks in there. Several nether portals anytime I want, just in case I died again and lost the obsidian again. That would have been frustrating, but it is what it is. So the next stage, now that we've done, I say the bulk of the digging, I think the next stage I'm going to do, it's not really the bulk of the mining, it's a lot of the mining, but I'm still going to put this ceiling height is going to be raised again by another one, so it's 3 blocks, and then I'm probably just going to carve out the area inside all of the trade hall buildings, which will be there, that one, there, that one. You get the idea. So to carve it out for each one. I'm not going to decorate them just yet. I'm just going to make sure I have all the buildings ready to go. But you can sort of see the size of the space, and we're going to have a lot of villagers in here when it's done. I mean, look, it's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely massive, but it's going to be worth it, and we're going to take ourselves from OP to seriously OP. Okay, I return again, but no, I haven't finished the trade hall buildings. As you can see, they are still very much big square blocks of cheese, but I have heightened the ceiling to 3 blocks rather than 2, and it feels a bit more spacious, but I underestimated how long again it was going to take. This has taken about another hour and a bit just to carve it out, and I always sort of under the impression it's not going to take much work because it's only 1 block I was taking out, right? 1 block higher than I was extending the roof height to, and now look at it. It's definitely a lot better. It's definitely a lot nicer, but I underestimated how long it was going to take, and it actually, I ended up breaking like another couple of pickaxes, which I would have been more concerned about and more fussed about because I'm like, oh fuck, I need to save them so I can put mending on them. But I've got a lot of pickaxes I've managed to save, and I mean, now I've become a rich boy. I've joined the elite. I'm now an upper class citizen. I might not look it, but I definitely am. It doesn't matter. I can afford this sort of shit now. I can buy several pickaxes and it won't break me at all. Not now I've got unlimited access to string from that duper, which I still need to fix the storage for that. But yeah, I've also, look at this, I found another additional 20 diamonds. 20 diamonds that, when put with my other diamonds, now a stack and 22 diamonds in total. That's nice. That is definitely decent, and I want to keep hold of them until I get, let me see, I'm hoping to get smithing templates at some point. Go into the nether, find smithing templates, pointless, and find some armor trims. Then we'll be able to multiply them with these guys here. That's the plan, because otherwise diamonds, I don't really need diamonds for anything. You could say, yeah, you need it for enchanting table and jukebox, but I never really used jukeboxes, and enchanting tables I never really use that much, because I always think librarians are just better. They just are. I mean, don't get me wrong, enchanting tables are definitely quicker to set up. I will completely give them that. And if you are in a version of Minecraft where villagers were sort of trash, or in a version where, you know, villagers are just hard to come by, or you've got a challenge where you can't really get hold of villagers, then yeah, for sure, enchanted tables are amazing. But if villagers are your option, if you've got the alternative of villagers rather than an enchanting table, always go with the villagers, because you can breed them up and you can get a shit ton of enchantments via librarians. So much better. You don't have to focus on keeping your levels up to a certain degree, because you only get good enchants at level 30, and then you've got to spend lapis, so you've always got to have lapis available. Yeah, nah. This is definitely taking in more work than I thought. But next, I am now gonna carve out everything from the trade hall. Should have been there. I'm definitely gonna carve out the insides of the trade halls buildings, and then these are gonna look a lot more like that. Maybe not as fancy, because that's obviously been decorated, but I will at least make them look like I could trade with villagers in them, because at the moment it sort of looks like, I don't know, it sort of looks like the barracks of Chicken Run, you know, there's something like that. But no, we're going to make it more villageable. I know that's not a word, but it is now. Okay, and we're done. That took even longer than I thought it was going to take. But then I guess when you think about it, I carved out like a 4-block wide area all the way down this space. It was a lot, and I went through a few pickaxes again. This time I did actually remember to put them in my chest. And also, look what I found. Some diamonds, 16 of them, another 16, taking our total now to 1.5 stacks, like 64 and 38. That's pretty damn good. Although, as you can see, my levels have all gone, so basically I burnt to death in this last one here. It was by the area you probably can guess. It's the trade hall that had all the lava in. It was really kind of frustrating. So what happened was I was mining, and as I was mining, lava was coming out, and it was to be expected, and I was filling it with blocks from my offhand. And I thought, great, I am a G, I know what I'm doing, right? I've got this under control. I've taken the proper precautions. There's nothing that can stop me, not even this lava. I'm not dying twice to it. Except I ended up getting too close, I guess, and it spilled out onto me, and I burnt to death. It said I tried to swim in lava, but that's not true. I didn't try and swim. I tried to save myself, but it just didn't happen. It didn't work out. And I heard stuff burn, and I thought, fuck. I didn't care about anything really apart from the diamonds. Like my tools, I lost all my tools, and I lost my food, but I had some more food on hand, and I had some more tools, diamond tools, and even if I don't, it's so easy to buy. I can get money just like that now, right? Just like that. Snap of my fingers, that was. Wait, what am I? Oh, of course, I just put them in the chest. How could I forgot that? Yeah, so I went back, and to my surprise, somehow my 16 diamonds were actually on the side, saved out of the reach of the lava. So I was really happy with that, really impressed. So that is now, as you can see, the trade hall not done, but it's now been built, which I think is pretty fantastic. It's been designed. I still need to actually turn it into like what I have in the middle and get the villagers in, but for the time being, we've done some amazing work. It's just mainly been a lot of grinding. That's what it's been. It's been a lot of grinding, and at this stage, I don't have a beacon. I don't have access to better tools than what I have. If I had librarians, of course, I could hunt for an efficiency 5 pick. That would have been better, and if I had access to beacons and beacon blocks, yeah, I could mine the space out so much quicker through insta-mining, right? Because I'm pretty sure you can get a haste 2 beacon with efficiency 5. I'm pretty sure you're able to mine or insta-mine deep slate. I may be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. I know you can't do it with cobblestone, which I think is ridiculous. I think that's one of the stupidest things in the game, apart from level limits on librarian trades or level limits on enchanting trades. And don't get me started on that. I've ranted about that in other videos of mine, but it really is. It is like, why there would be an enchantment limit? You should just if something's going to end up costing 100 levels, just let it cost 100 levels. I don't mind saving up for it. What, just because I didn't put it in the right order? And people always say like, oh well, Juice, you need to put it from the lowest level enchants all the way to the highest, or you need to combine the books. No, it's a stupid game mechanic. You should just allow me to do it whatever order I want. Yeah, that should be, maybe you could make it more cost effective by doing the lower level enchants first, or combining them onto books, and so it would end up being more expensive by doing it like the more inefficient way. But I think in total, you should be able to put as many enchants intended for that tool onto it as you can without the too expensive message popping up. I think it's stupid, just so you have to do it in a certain way, in a certain order. But that's just my opinion, right? But that's another rant for another time, even though that was a slight rant just then. Right, so we've done that. Now I've got to fix this. So as you can see, my storage really is pretty bad, and I want to have it so the string is ending up from here and it's being transported over to here near the Fletchers. Ideally, I just put the string that I just picked up in the chest. Yeah, so ideally I want it coming in around here somewhere if I can. The issue is, how am I going to do that, right? Because I don't normally do this sort of stuff in my playthroughs because I'm not particularly good with storage systems or redstone. I'm still, you know, real talk here, I think I'm pretty good at the game, right? I don't think I'm... Oh, hang on, my microphone is falling. What's going on? Hang on. I need to tighten it up. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. The microphone's been fixed now. That was kind of annoying. It just sort of fell off. It was sort of slowly dipping down. It's one of these ones you can attach onto your desk and then you can sort of just position it next to your face, whereas the one before I had to have standing up on my desk and I had to sort of hunch over it because it was so short and stubbly, and my desk chair I could have lowered, but then my arms would be too high leaning on the desk. So I got this other one and it seems to be working out nicely, but yeah, I guess it's just worked its way loose. That's something I have to keep an eye on, but it's still a very good mic. I'm not sure about quality wise, but I mean, it does what I need it to do. Anyway, this a slight tangent. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think I'm a pretty good Minecrafter, but the thing is, I feel like you get to a level with Minecraft and there are certain things you need to do in order to progress further and become a better player. And one of them, well, several of them, is one is become a better builder. That is something I need to work on because my builds are pretty horrific. And this trade hall back here behind me, this trade hall building, I was actually really pleased with this. Compared to what I normally build, I normally just build this right here, right next to it. This is what I normally come up with, you know, because it's like, it's practical, it does what I need it to. Why does it need to look nice, right? But I am going to try and make things look nice because actually, it does make me feel better about playing in this world. I'll be completely real, and it makes it look cool. And I didn't realize until more recently that how something looks and how it makes you feel really does make a big difference to whether or not you want to spend time in the world. And I'm just starting to realize this, like, the aesthetics actually matter. Whereas before, I've always been like, well, as long as it's practical, who cares about the rest? And I still like that to many degrees, but I think now I'm starting to understand why people put so much effort into the aesthetics. Obviously, I don't want the aesthetics to take away from the practicality. At that point, I think it's useless. But I think I can combine the two, and I think I'm starting to learn that. So that's one way I can improve my Minecraft in my game. My other part is redstone. Now, I pretty much avoid redstone like the plague. Like, I'm not even joking. I avoid it. I don't know what a comparator does. I don't know what redstone repeaters do. I don't know what a lot of things. I know what observers do and dispensers, but even then, I'm pretty lackluster in my knowledge of their mechanics, and I pretty much stay away from that. And that's, you know, it seems to have done me well. I'm quite into like the grinding, so I've always gone for like manual mechanical farms rather than actually like the engineering side of things and playing smarter rather than harder, even though I've said in previous videos, oh, I'm a smart player, I'm not a hard player. But yeah, definitely I don't do that for the most part because I'm just like, I don't know how to do something with redstone. I should really learn, but the thing is, I watch tutorials sometimes on YouTube, you know, about how to set up a farm, like say, for instance, the Enderman farm, or if I've done a mob farm. Like, I can do the mob farm off by heart, and the Enderman I've become closer to doing off by heart, but there are a lot of farms, or the automated melon farm I did in my 100 Days Melon series, which I still need to make another episode of and make a huge auto melon farm. But things like that, I always seem to look up online. Like, I don't know the actual redstone mechanics to be able to just design and make the farm myself, and I think that's through, well, not really experimenting. I think that's where it comes into. I need to start experimenting more with redstone, but it never seems to. I guess maybe I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. I know what I am. I'm lazy. That's what it is. I'm just bloody lazy. I just can't be bothered. I'm just like, well, why figure this shit out myself when there's someone online who's figured it out for me? But then I think, actually, isn't it a lot more convenient if you know how to make things work? Because then you can design different types of redstone contraptions and redstone farms, and you can sort of work with the area you have. And I think is much more interesting to play and to watch. But so maybe that's something I'll have to learn through this series, or maybe I should just read up on it between episodes or something. I don't know. But yeah, but what I do want is the string duper to, we're going to send some of the string, or all of the string down, probably down several levels, and bring it to around here where I can just put hoppers into chests. Like, if I could get them, let me see. Where should I put it? I mean, if I could get it into chests like here, I guess because it would be in between the bedrock. That would be kind of nice. Like, that's in between bedrock. I can't go anymore. I should really have made this whole place like higher than bedrock, but it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 chests. That's fine. I think we can do that. So we have the chests. Let's put the chests in now, just as a visual indicator where they're going, because the hole in the ground clearly doesn't represent where they could go, right? And let's see if we can actually try and maneuver this water stream to be doing what we need it to and taking the string over to where we need it to. So I'll probably return once I've got something figured out. Okay, so I thought I was actually filming, but I guess I forgot to start recording. But as you can see, I'm dead again. So I was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek. So basically that means the warden. And I shall show you why. Look, they're all awake. Okay, let's go back. So I was actually working on the... fuck, there's definitely a warden around here. It's starting to get dark. Where is he? Is he in here? No, he's not in here. Okay, so you can see it's starting to get dark, and the reason for that is... Oh, I need to get my stuff, don't I? Fuck. Right, I'm going to have to get my stuff before it despawns. I can probably get away. I mean, he'll be sniffing for me. So yeah, there's actually a deep dark biome on the other side. And while I was working, there was a shrieker in there. So he's actually just through there. I mean, he can't see me, and it's getting a bit dark in here, which is sort of sucks. It's just holding up progress, but it's not really that big of a deal, because as long as he isn't able to get into my... I've just noticed I'm missing a shovel. I have to go back for my shovel. Definitely gonna... Can I get my stuff before? I missed the torches. Can he sniff me? I need to get my torches back. He should be coming around. There it comes. Whoa! I actually lived there. How did I live there? Oh fuck. Oh, never mind. Right, I need to go back again. Okay, we're going back again. I will grab all my stuff. That's annoying. Why is he doing this? I need to wait for him to despawn. Or at least a deep dark. Maybe I should take some wool. I mean, I've got enough string here, right? I've got the string. Let me just make some wool blocks so he can't hear me. There we go. We got the wool. So now we should be safe, right? Right? Right, let me get my stuff. Where's the axe? There it is. I've got everything right. Torches I need. Oh, fuck, I dropped it. I'm going to have to go. Oh, water bucket. I forgot about that. All right, there's the torches. Water bucket should be coming around again, right? Right, water bucket. Let's just head out. The waters are working against me. I just need to wait for him to despawn, basically, which I don't think he can get me from here. Let's reorganize my inventory. Pretty sure he can't get me from here. If he can, at least my stuff won't. There we go. If I go here, it will mostly land here. I just need to wait for the deep dark effect. 11 seconds, and I hope the warden just disappears into nothingness soon, because he's just sort of getting in the way at the moment. I don't know where the shrieker is. That's the issue. It's just more of an inconvenience than anything. I don't know how long it takes for them to despawn. That's the thing. You know what? I will just head back over here and wait. It's kind of inconvenient because I really want to get on with the episode. All I want to do is just make... I'll tell you what, I can show you the progress. Maybe he's gone now. So here's the progress so far. So I've had it. So it runs down here. We have it started again, hasn't it? Oh, fuck's sake. And we've got another stream of water running from here, and that will take it now down there. As you can see, it is actually all going down that way. So the string duper, I am actually managing to redirect the string, and I am opting for water just because it's free, and I don't have the iron for the minecart hopper method, which I know a lot of people wanted, but there were a few people who also wanted water streams, and this honestly is going to be just as good and free. Until I get to the chest, then I'm going to need to have some iron to make hoppers down there, but I just have to do some killing of iron golems. Wait, why is it dark in my base as well? We've got iron golems, surely it'll be fine. And as you can see, we've got a lot of iron golems in here. We've got like several, so I should, you know, after killing these guys, should be able to get enough iron to at least make a few of the hoppers needed. I would need, what, 6 hoppers, right? 6 hoppers, right? I'm hoping the warden's gone now. Fuck's sake, he's still there. I can hear him. I don't know how long it takes for him to despawn. I feel like this is going to be... I'm going to regret this if I do this. No, you know what? I'm going. Okay, he's sniffing. He's definitely going to try and go for me, isn't he? I feel like he's just on the other side of that wall. It's coming, isn't it? The sonic blast. I haven't got any armor. I haven't got anything. Oh, fuck. God, that hits from such a far way away. This is so inconvenient. I just want to get on. And he's not going to despawn for some time now, is he? I'll tell you what. Let me just take this string back myself. I will manually load the string I have into... I'll put it over here for the time being. There we go. And we will buy some more diamond armor. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, why have I bought 2? That was an accident. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We've bought some more. Let me buy some. I can get some golden carrots now. Golden carrots from you as well. Lovely. Fuck. He hits so far away. Well, that's crazy. How come it did, like... I've got diamond armor, but now it's doing basically just as much as when I had no armor. Oh, fuck. No, it definitely did. Or maybe it depends how close you are in the sonic boom. Why is he doing this? Oh my god, some of it fell in the water again. Fuck. Wow. Okay. Oh. Is he going? No, it's not. I don't think... Is he gone? I think he's gone. I don't hear the warden anymore on the subtitles. Right, I'm heading back. That was frustrating. I think he's gone. Right, in which case, I'll be very careful. Right, I'm pretty sure if I press shift, I should be okay. I think I just need to get that shrieker. Wherever it is. There it is. Yeah, look at this. How frustrating. Let me break it. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that was frustrating. Right, I can grab my other stuff. Okay. Well, let's panic over. At least we've dealt with that. Unless there's another shrieker down here. Oh, fuck me. Oh my days, that made me jump. Oh. Bloody heck, it just came from nowhere. Okay, right. I should be safe now. There's no more shriekers. The warden's definitely gone. I'm going to continue where I left off, which was redirecting the string over to the trade hall. Okay, I'm back and I've sorted it out. So here is where the string now comes to. It's like near to the trade hall. I wanted to get it over here, but realistically, it's not really going to happen with the water because it would end up being like on top of here and it was going to be in the way. Basically, once I figured it out, once I put up the walls around the water stream, it was going to be in the way and I can't dig down any further really because of the bedrock gets in the way. So this is the best place for it, I think, and as you can see, it's started to fill up with string. All of these, I just put hoppers in, and it's filling up nicely. It's a very simple system. Basically, all it does, the water pushes it to the edge here, over the top, and then just a water stream comes down here, comes down through here. As you can see, I've got the wall ready. It comes down. Hang on, let me come over the top. There we go. It comes to here, goes through there, and it goes off down there, and you can probably see just there where my mouse cursor is. That's where the hoppers are. So it's just disappearing into the storage. Really nice. Very simple little system. Actually, I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with, because it's actually very simple. Amazing how simple these things are when you put your mind to it, right? I know there are probably better designs, more efficient designs, where I could actually have had them come right up to next to the traders. I mean, someone did say I should just get a minecart and run it down and just have it going like up and down, depositing chests and stuff, which I think would be cool. I've still got the string in these chests here, which once I've traded... Hang on, I could put these two there. And that one. Once I've traded all these chests away to the villagers, which isn't going to take long, then be able to just get rid of these chests, make the floor dripstone again, and then this is where the rest of the chests will go. And I might even have hoppers going from these chests to chests underneath, because I can do that with these ones. So, yeah, and it's not actually that far to run, just to get to these ones. So I'm happy where they are, and the water's not spilling out. I'm collecting pretty much everything. And I've got 6 large chests now of storage. I think that's really good. I think that will fit all my string needs, so I never have to do anything again in terms of money. It's going to be a very easy and simple fix, but I think that's pretty much it for the episode. I've done quite a bit today. Tomorrow, who knows what we're going to do tomorrow or the next day. There's a lot still to do in this world. There's tons to do. We're still only in the beginning stages, like very early beginning stages. Alright, so if you liked it, thank you. Alright,